Bigyan natin ngayon ng opinion, reaction itong post ni Froilan Gallardo 47 minutes ago. Kilala ko ito, journalist based in Mindanao. Ops, attention, AKL. Sinare ni Froilan ang post ni Mr. Jarius Bundok, columnist ito sa Philippine Star. So, title ng article ni Mr. Bundok, Comelec Chief Garcia charged with 61 million counts of cyber fraud. Nako, matindi ito. By Jarius Bundok, July 18, 2025. So, basahin ko lang ha. Comelec Chairman George Garcia has been charged with 61 million counts of cyber fraud. Fraud pang darambong. Each count fetches imprisonment of 6 years and 1 day to 12 years, plus minimum 200,000 fine, increasable to a maximum amount proportionate to the damage caused by the offense. So, mahaba-haba ito. 61 million. Grabe. Garcia was accused of breaking the 2012 Cybercrime Prevention Act, specifically systems interference during the May 12 congressional and local elections. Also pleaded at the NBI last week. Ang reklamo isinampa sa NBI last week, where Comelec commissioners, sila yon, Aimee Perolino Ampolokyo, Roy Bulay, Norina Tangaro Kasinga, Nelson Celes, Ernest Maceda, and Nole Pipo. So, 7 commissioner plus chairman si Garcia. Okay. Systems interference supposedly was committed 3 ways. Paano nagkaroon ng system interference? Number 1. The wrong source code was installed in 110 present counting machines. Source code. Parang version. 3.40 yung dapat, 3.50 ang inilagay. Yun ang paliwanag. Medyo technical na ito, hindi ko masyadong madetalye. So, wrong source code ang nilagay. Pangalawa, an unauthorized intermediary server called Data Center 3 consolidated and processed 55,874,700,000 votes before transmittal to 5 transparency servers of PPCRB, NAMPREL, Media, Dominant Majority, and Dominant Minority Party. So, transmittal, parang ang nagreklamo itong PPCRB, NAMPREL, hindi sila nabigyan kaagad. So, basically yun ang reklamo. Na-delay yung pagbigay ng kopya. Next, Comelec by itself cleaned up, deleted what it called discrepancy of up to 5 million votes without informing beforehand the PPCRB, NAMPREL, Media, Dominant Majority Party, and Dominant Minority Party. Parang nagkaroon ng double count. So, na-delay yung dapat sana, once na nandyan na yung data, ipadala na sa lahat. Ang PPCRB, ang NAMPREL, hindi nakatanggap, delay. Nagsimula ang bilangan, mga alas 7, alas 8, so papadala na. Alas 12 na ng hating gabi, saka lang nakatanggap ang mga NAMPREL, yung mga citizens watchdog, PPCRB. So pagtanggap, nakita nila, uy, dubli-dubli to, dubli-dubli, bakit ganito? Nung nagreklamo itong mga citizens watchdog, yun na, dinilit na halos 5 million votes na nadubli-dubli. Yun ang naintindihan ko. Those numbers add up to 60,984,705 counts of cyber libel. Okay. Ito na, sino-sino ang mga nagreklamo? Mga complainants, mabigat ito. Complainants are multi-faith hierarchs, retired generals, computer experts, and lawyers. Okay. Ito yung mga religious leaders. Catholic bishops, Jose Bagaforo, isa. Roberto Gaa, Gerardo Ali Manaza, yan, tatlong Catholic bishop. At isang Protestant bishop, si World Evangelical Alliance Ephraim Tindero. So, bali, 4 na bishop. Isang Protestant, tatlong Catholic. Tapos, former AFP Chief of Staff, Generoso Senga. Nako, kilala ko ito. na kapag-serve ko under him. Matino itong general na ito. AFP Chief Staff. And then, retired PNP Generals, now Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong. PNP General yan, retired. Wilfredo Franco and Alejandro Camagay. And then, ito ba? Si retired Army General and former DICT Secretary Eliseo Reo. Complainant din siya. Comelec Commissioner Gus Lagman. Former Phoenix President. Phoenix, parang isang kumpanya ito na Phoenix Presidents Franklin Isaac Edwin Fernandez, Father Wilmer Tria, and attorneys, mga abogado. Melchor Magdamo, Harold Crispesio, and Alex Lacson. Itong mga reklamo, complainants, they are all members of the thousands-strong alyansa ng nagkakaisang mamamayan or 6. So, mabigat itong grupo nito dahil ang members nila, thousands and thousands, tapos interfaith, Catholic, Protestant, tapos nandyan mga retired generals, AFP, PNP, civil society groups, businessmen. Okay, so tingnan natin anong development nito kasi i-evaluate pa ito ng NBI. Bigyan natin ngayon ng reaction opinion itong post ni Sas Rogando Sasot. Sabi niya, buti pa ang Dolomite Beach gustong imbestigahan yung 5,500 flood control projects, dead malang. Okay, so ito mayroong post ng 1PH House Proof versus Dolomite Project. Bicol Saro Party List Representative Terry Redon filed House Resolution number 56 to investigate the 389 million Dolomite Beach project. This is after the statement of MMDA that the said project worsened the flooding in Metro Manila. Sabi ng kongresista, if it meets the threshold for plunder, so be it. So, sasampahan nila ng plunder si PRRD at yung mga in charge sa project na ito. Ganun ba yun? Basahin ko lang. Nandito yung resolution. House Resolution number 56. Punta tayo sa pinaka-last part. Saan ba ang last part nito? Punta na sa title. Title na lang. House Resolution urging the House Committee on Public Accounts and other appropriate committees to conduct an inquiry in aid of legislation into the necessity, cost, and environmental impact of the Manila Bay Rehabilitation Program, particularly its impact on the flooding in the city of Manila, including the beach nourishment, coastal reforestation, and enhancement of the Manila Bay Walk area, otherwise known as the Manila Bay Walk Dolomite Beach. Yan. Whereas. Ayun. So, nakakita na naman sila ng i-connect sa Pangulong Duterte. Okay, dito naman sa post ni Rogando Sasot, may mga comments. Magbasa tayo sa comments, ha. Lahat na lang i-connect. Pati missing sabongeros. Pogo, ano pa ang pwede nilang i-connect? Ito na lang kay late Paulo Tantao ko, baka malapit na nilang i-connect. Total, tungkol sa coke overdose ang sani ng pagkamatay, i-connect na nila kaya sa war on drugs. Okay, abnormal talaga. Ay, sabi ni Wiwo, nakakamiss panahon ni PRRD, mga dekalibre ang mga kabinete, the likes of Simato, Tugadi, to name a few. Ramdam mo na nagtratrabaho talaga sila. Hats off to you guys. Thank you for your service. Yes, speaking of Simato. Di ba, DNR ang isang agency na nag-implement sa Dolomite Beach. Tama ba yan? Hindi. Kilala ko yan si General Simato eh. Nakasama ko siya, commanding general namin, staff niya ako, personal staff niya ako nung all-out war sa Mindanao nung year 2000, panahon ni Erap. Matinong general ito. Very soft-spoken, kaya lang grabe ang leadership niya. Leadership by example. Kaya marami silang nagawa. Pati pagpapalinis ng Boracay, ito, Dolomite Beach. Ang daming nakinabang sa Dolomite. Ngayon, statement lang ng MMDA, how credible mga environmental engineers ba yan? I don't know. Kung ang nagsabi, example, yung mga third party ba, nag-hire sila ng audit group na specializing on environment, ganyan. At silang nagsabi ng Dolomite Beach ang dahilan ng pag-flooding, pwede. Kaya kung MMDA lang, hindi mo maalis yung duda, speculation na nahahaluan ng politika. Wala pang Dolomite Beach nagbabaha na sa Metro Manila. So, ipinagmayabang ng Pangulo yung 5,500 flood control projects. Nasaan yun? Nandyan lang daw, kailang na-overwhelm. So, maganda yan, yung mag-imbestiga para kung may napatunayan na nangurakot, sampan ng kaso. Kailang, huwag lang Dolomite Beach sana. Lahat na lang. Ano yung expose ni Senator Lacson, bago lang, nung binusisi niya ang 2025 national budget. Billions ang nakikita niya na isiningit pork barrel para sa flood control projects. Biruin mo, sabi ni Senator Lacson, isang maliit lang na barangay along riverbanks, ang budget niya is 1.9 billion. Ito, ilang million lang ito is 300. Nasaan na yun? 389 million lang. Ayun. Manila Bay na yan, ha? Ito, napakaliit na barangay. 1.9 billion flood control. Isang maliit na bayan, 10 billion flood control. So, come on. We were not born yesterday. Imbestigahan, yes. Kung may anomaly, kasuhan. Why not? Kaya lang, pwede ba isama nyo na rin lahat itong 5,500, itong mga insertion na sinasabi, imbestiga na lang lahat. Huwag naman yung selective. Maawa kayo sa taong bayan. Caster Aranas, sabi niya, grabe ang bardagulan ng administrasyon ni BBM. Lakas talaga ng tama. Seki Chen, baka may connection sa drug war ang Dolomite Beach. Oh, okay, sige. Tingnan natin anong mangyari dito.